It's Mike again. I'm coming at you on an extremely hot day. We have heat indexes of 108 to 110. Hot. Some things like the watermelons and such, tomatoes, they like the heat. Some things like Cornish cross chickens do not. Let me show you what I do for our chickens to make them a little happier and a little more comfortable on days like this. So currently I have 2 fans set up. Their water system, I'm going to show you, we've abandoned that right now with it being so hot. This whole, there's the tubing, this whole nipple system, we've abandoned right now. But I have 2 fans going, and of course they're in shade, so that's super helpful. And what we do is I've put a waterer here that I'm constantly changing out water, and I'm keeping the water level low. I'm constantly out here monitoring it, and I keep it low, and I do that so that I can put our ice cubes in there. I fill up ice cubes, and these little darlings get plenty of cold water to drink. As you can see, they are soaking up the fans. Some are happy enough to be eating and just soaking up the fans and carrying on. So just a little tip on keeping your birds cool. Keep that water level constantly changed out and low so you can add some ice water or some ice cubes. Let me show you the ice. We don't go to the store or anything and buy. I'll show you that real quick. Okay, so here I'm in the shop, and in my fridge in the shop I have these are soap molds. Jessie used to be big into making soap, and she still does. We just have so much, but she hasn't done it in a while. Anyway, make these silicone soap molds, and they make big old ice cubes that I can throw into their waterers. They even got a bag of ice just in case. Boy, those bees are hot. It's a hot one, y'all. Yeah, I'm sitting here in this little silly hat, trying to be cool like Coghill. Just kidding. It's just hot, y'all. It's really hot, and you gotta do something, get stuff done, and be cool. So we're out here in the tomatoes. They're just, man, we try to use these fiberglass things, and they're not fitting the bill. These tomatoes got a lot bigger than we thought and heavier, and these little, don't do these little fiberglass posts. I thought this was going to be a cheap, really quick way to stake our tomatoes, and it did work for a little while until they got too big and heavy, and we have all sorts of problems. So don't use these things. These are like $1 something at Tractor Supply. They're just electric fence posts, and anyway, don't do that. Alright, so over here, every time I show this, you can't ever see it, but this is the root stout thing. We've already uncovered our potatoes. I would highly suggest any of y'all that, you know, grow potatoes, try the root stout method, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I've seen many people have great results with it. We tried it this year, did fantastic. Our peppers and our melons and everything's still doing good. Everything's rocking on. We're constantly harvesting and doing well. I had Tegan come out here and pick a lot of these cucumbers, and walking up here I spy with my little eye a Mac Daddy. Look at that guy. Heck yeah. Okay, so got some stuff out of the garden. Got some purple bell peppers down there, some more. We're getting blossom rot, and I think it's getting under control, but we are picking these a little early. Now these are supposed to be yellow. These are pineapple tomatoes, but some of them, like this guy, not quite done, but we're picking them because of blossom rot. So, but as I can see, you can look through the garden and see that we have it pretty much under control. I don't know what happened to this cucumber. I think this guy got forgotten. So we had to move a lot of our feed into this little area and our hay. So because of that, they're not really in cover anymore. I've had to go get some of these big trash cans and throw all this feed into the trash cans, keep them weather tight, rat proof, etc. These chickens are taking every opportunity to find any kind of shade they can. Up underneath these tall plants, underneath this hay bale, I'm wanting them to spread out. So, what have we been doing? Every time I have a video, and I do this video, it seems like I'm complaining about how busy we are, and I'm not complaining. We are busy though. This week, for example, tomorrow, our Freedom Rangers, meat chickens, will be arriving for another batch of meat chickens. And then the following day, our turkeys will be arriving. And I'm kind of irritated with that. First time I've ever used cackle hatchery, and they delayed me 2 weeks. And doing turkeys is kind of a timed process. And since they told me they were going to deliver on one date and then changed it 2 weeks later, now my turkeys will be grown out and available for harvest the week of Thanksgiving, and I'm not real happy about that. So I don't know if I'll be using cackle again. That really irritated me. And I sent them an email and they said basically tough. So moving on from that. Okay, so that's this week. And then next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, we will have 150 quail hatching. And I don't know, the chances of having 100% hatch rate are slim to none, but might happen. Got roughly 150 eggs in the incubator. They will be hatching on Tuesday, or start hatching on Tuesday. Usually takes a couple of days. And then Friday, we will be processing our Cornish cross birds. I'm really excited about the Freedom Ranger birds because we've never done them before, and there are a lot of mixed results, mixed reviews on the Freedom Rangers, and really excited to try them. Really don't like the Cornish cross. I mean, their meat is fine, but they're gross. They're just like little balls of hot moisture when you have to pick one up, and if one of them escapes. They don't have a whole lot of feathers, or they're not. Some of them completely feather out, and some of them don't. And the ones that don't, if they escape, it's just they're gross. I don't know. They're just gross. Their meat is fine, but I just don't. I don't know. We'll see if we can get away from them. Point being. Okay, so I do that 3 times a day. A lot of people only do it once, sometimes twice. I'm doing it 3 times. Just just keep them moving. I've got that tractor I've got a couple too many chickens in there, so I like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. To move it a lot more often. I also like to do everything I can to keep them cool, and keeping them on fresh grass keeps them cool. And it distributes the manure load. With it being a little heavy with chickens, the manure load gets a little heavy pretty quick, and I can kill my grass really quick. Now, I mean, eventually it'll work out very well, and it'll help the pasture, or help the grass in the long run. But if you leave it too long, I'm walking over here because I'm going to show you, if you leave it too long, you get all these dead spots like this. And that happened. Here's another tractor. We got these little 4 chicks. We had those little 4 chicks in that small chicken tractor, and we figured with just 4 little baby chicks, we had a lot longer to let them stay in there, and we were wrong. Anyway, killed some grass and spots. It'll grow back eventually, but that's not the practice you want to get involved in when it comes to your chicken tractors. Anyway, I'm going to close this out. I think we're going to close this. It's going to be a short little vlog, and just to let you all know once again that we are live. And I'd also like to point out that hope you enjoyed that little shot of me in shorts. Shorts are I don't wear shorts, but unless it's stupid hot like this. And my shorts and muck boots little combination is not for everyone to see. And y'all, I was just editing a video, got off of Hunt Farms First Live, and been complaining all day about how hot it was. Step outside to do evening chores and feel this magicalness. It is so hot today, but look at this. Yes, it's windy and it's probably dangerous, I don't know, but it feels so good. I'm so glad though that I went and got those shorts. Y'all got to see me in shorts. I haven't worn shorts in years. I actually went out and bought shorts because I didn't have any, and I've gained so much weight. I'm a fatty. But anyway, everything's great right now. I feel, this is amazing. This is amazing, y'all. I'm so happy. Anyway, this will be in the video that I'm editing. You probably can't even hear me because it feels so awesome. Lucky you got to see it. Anyway, I'm going to close this out, y'all. I hope you enjoyed watching me sweat, and hopefully it is a lot cooler where y'all are at, and you are a lot more comfortable. But we've only got a couple more days of this, and then it's supposed to cool down. Y'all, thanks for spending the time with me. I appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Mike with Square One Farms, and y'all be good.